Okay, so from here, we drop down, go up Scout, and follow that skyline. All right. Pocatello Round is a route that I've dreamed about for 20 years. And it is the visual skyline of my hometown. Start of the route is here in Mountain View Cemetery, and then we'll come up through ISU, through University. 72 miles and 18,000 feet of ascent and descent. I've always thought that it would be an incredible test piece for the community to think about the mountains that surround us, and then to see if one individual in one day can connect it all and connect that with the community of runners that move and live in this place. Oh, yes. The emotional roller coaster is just spectacular. I'm exploring the depths of the well already. Yeah. Pocatello Round is happening! Yeah. It wouldn't have been possible without all of you. It's Thursday, June 20th, day before the attempt at the Pocatello Round. I just spent the afternoon at the memorial of a dear friend, Terry O'Connor. Lots of emotion. And I'm rolling into town from the north side, looking at the route. And it's big. Maybe the first time I've given myself enough space to be nervous. Less than 10 hours now. Just finally getting my life together for this. It's gonna be great. Last time that I failed on this route, we were going up, me by myself, was going up Lead Draw, and I ran out of water and went, I think, it was like 2.5 hours, and then I just had to bail because couldn't stop thinking about drinking water. and I would have to be like another 3 hours on the ridge, and I quit.
You have water jugs, right?
I have like 60 of them. Okay. So yeah, we should make sure the crew has water. Even if you pack your headlamp, you don't need it. So we're gonna pack it. Plus there's this really beautiful full moon out there, so we won't need them at all. This taping technique seems to help me keep my feet from becoming a problem. Pocatello Round starts in Memorial Cemetery, climbs up Buckskin, across the Pioneer Ridge Trail, across the north end of town. Well, I have to cross some pavement to get across the kind of opening of the valley. Climb up here, up towards Trail Creek, across to Kinport Summit, across Gibson, Slate Mountain. We drop down through West Fork, climb up the Valve House over the top of Scout Mountain, and then follow the Scout Mountain ridge line all the way back to the Pocatello Gap. Then we climb up Black Rock and Chinese Peak and finish back at the cemetery. I had been planning for months a particular weekend. I had talked to a few people that I was going to do it, I was going to ask for help, but about a week and a half beforehand, I sent out an Instagram post, and it was maybe even more of a plea for help, where I said, okay, everybody, I'm gonna try to do this, and I know I can't do it alone, and I know it's short notice, and I sure would love it if you can help me. And the response was pretty overwhelming.
What's this?
Oh, just filling up some water. I think I'll be thirsty later today. The idea of the round is something that I learned of from the UK. There are big loops around communities that cover all the high points, and I felt like this fit that description. I've got way too much adrenaline already this morning. Yeah, my leg. The emotional roller coaster is just spectacular. Running, it's a solo endeavor. but I wanted an event that highlighted community support in a real way. And it's the community thread that ties it all together. Ha, get emotional about it. Because as runners, we do this alone all the time, but it's the community of runners where magic is. And I think that something incredible is gonna happen today.
So, here's the Pocatello round. We're gonna try to do it. Yay! It's gonna be a super cool day, I think. And hopefully establish a cool test piece for the Pocatello running community. Connect these big dots and see what happens.
Okay, 1 minute.
Thank you.
Leg one, Ethan Hansen ran with me.
All right, Ethan and I just got to dirt. 4 miles of pavement behind us. Ethan and I are at the northern high point of the round. Here we are, the bench, hey. And then out here, you can see this is our west edge of the skyline and the Pocatello round. So we're gonna go out across town and then back up around. So going well, we're 55 minutes in, almost 6 miles, moving really good. I just learned that Ethan's a 428 miler.
Oh my gosh.
So
Hopefully he didn't throw down any
he was nice, he was gentle to me. All right.
All right, I think we're out of here.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah,
Ethan.
let's do this.
Thanks, dude. Super fun. Great to run with you.
Stage 2, Taylor Farnsworth. We ran from the wellness complex to Simplot, and this was an entirely road section where we got lost in conversation and those miles flew by.
Running 7:30s or so, which I'll probably pay for later. But man, it was great. Got a crew up here. Pocatello round is happening. Woo!
Speedy!
Hi.
Hello!
How's it going?
Great! How are you doing?
I've been running too fast. All right, here with the crew, out of Simplot, about to get into the mountains where it's gonna get real.
Stage 3, Simplot to Kinport. That was with Bree, and that's the first time of the day that I fell apart.
Okay, so here, Bree and I, just past Trail Creek, and talking about giving ourselves a little bit of kindness, grace.
Great.
Yeah. I've found myself already a bit in the hurt locker. I said in an email to the crew early on that the goal here is not to run the fastest time that will ever be run on the Pocatello round. That's for another day. What this is to establish the route, so get around it, and do it with community. It's love. I love of these wild places and curiosity. So here we are, out here being curious and finding out what happens.
It ended up being the hottest day in June. It was amazing that on such a wickedly hot day, in these less than ideal conditions, that so many people would come out.
The well was deep.
You're already in the well.
Oh, I'm exploring the depths of the well already.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fantastic day. I am interestingly having some cramping already, which is surprising.
Yeah, it seems early.
Yeah, it's really early to be falling apart like that. Oh, yep. Ow.
Salt pills.
Fuck. Ouch. Motherfucker. That was really fun. Sorry, Mom. Ready? Yep. For stage 4 would be Kinport to West Fork, and I ran that with Greg and Will,
Moving well.
who are ski patrollers I work with in the winter, and it was the first time that we got to adventure out on the dirt together. That section was insanely hot. Getting down to the trailhead to West Fork. One big chunk out of the way.
Nice, dude.
Woo!
Well.
When you do these big ultra events and you're out, for hours in the mountains, right? You're doing the hard thing, one foot after another, up and down and through. And then you pop out and you have these moments where people are doing their time and they're there for you, not for anything else. Hi guys. Good stuff.
We got scoops of scratch. We got fresh noodles ready to go. We got hot water going.
Put 4 in.
Okay.
It's real hot on the ridges, dude.
Dude,
That's real
once
hot.
those clouds went away, it's an oven again.
Yeah. All right, love y'all. See you in a little while. We've done 10 and 10. 10 up, 10 down. Wow. And we are 38.77 miles in. Low point of the day happened coming out of West Fork. I just picked up Stephen Nam. I was having a hard time with my stomach. Went for a while without eating. When I tried to force in a gel, my body said no.
Oh, sorry, dude. That sucks. Let me know if I can do anything.
Stephen's a longtime friend. He helped console me through some sadness. Getting out of a low place that low in an ultra is really hard. Everything's against you, the heat, your stomach, your calories are low. And I think the reality is the thing that pulled me out was my friends.
We're into a fire. My peg leg. Like this is like. I'm rapidly evolving.
Oh man.
Get it!
Stage 6, we added Kelly Halpin and Cody Lind, both dear friends, professional athletes, who I think had signed on to do some fast running, and we got a long walk in the mountains together. There was a moment late in the day. It was 1,000,000 degrees. My stomach was crap, and we came across the dirty snowfield, and it was the best snow that I have ever eaten in my life. It was cold, had a little texture. It was a salvation in a hot, hot moment. Just after the summit of Scout Mountain, I had been in a long, low patch, and we caught the most beautiful sunset. There was just a little extra magic. During the round, we took some time to honor a friend that had passed away in the mountains earlier that year. Terry O'Connor was one of the best humans to ever live. Terry's memorial was the day before. At his memorial, they shared prayer flags with the invitation to place them somewhere special.
This is a Red Bull concoction smoothie with a little bit of banana.
The banana might be dangerous.
Just try a little bit.
Final stage from the Portneuf Gap over China Peak to the finish. That was Stephen Nam, Cody Lind, and Waylon Wade. Waylon is another friend that's a ski patroller who's new to ultra running, but turns out does it great.
Hey, will you guys dig a hole for me?
And we got to enjoy some nice dark, both physically and emotionally, hours as we climbed the last huge climb and descent to the finish. I started the Pocatello round at 8 a.m. and finished just after 4 a.m.
Thank you.
Hey, what's your mileage?
72.3.
Nice.
I called it.
Great. No, I want to sit right here. Holy crap.
To me, this was made possible by community. When I asked, amazing humans showed up with love that carried me through.
It wouldn't have been possible without all of you. Not at all.
It is a parallel for life. If you are struggling, ask. Ask for help. Because the community is there for you. I thought that trail running was the magic. But after all, the magic is people.
I need to just keep walking because it's the only way we're gonna get done. And get a little shot.
Long way to the top.
I'm also at that point where I'm like so emotionally raw. Just like thinking about people makes me cry. Like I got there real quick today.
Couple getting really close to the top of Indian. Watch the amazing sunset, moonrise. Luke's doing really well. Moving very efficient right now after getting some fuel in, which is awesome.
This is the slowest motion train wreck I've ever driven.
Oh man.